Have you ever met someone who just can't stop showing off? It doesn't matter what the topic is, money, relationships, gym results, even their breakfast, there's always a little flex somewhere in the conversation. You mention you got a new phone, they casually drop that theirs is the latest model. You talk about your trip, suddenly, they've been to 3 countries in 1 month. But here's the question, why do some people feel the need to show off all the time? Is it insecurity, confidence, or something much deeper in how the human mind seeks approval? Stick with me, because what you'll learn might completely change how you see the show-off in your life, or even the one that lives quietly inside you. The first group, the wounded show-off. Imagine this, growing up, you constantly felt invisible. No one noticed when you did something good. Your achievements were either ignored or compared to someone better. Over time, your brain learned a painful message, I only matter when I'm impressive. So now, as an adult, every success becomes a performance. Every win needs an audience. Psychologists call this compensatory behavior, when people overdisplay something to cover up what they secretly feel they lack. That's why the loudest person in the room is often the loneliest. The fancy car, the expensive shoes, the bragging, all of it is armor. They're not trying to convince you they're great, they're trying to convince themselves they're enough. So the next time someone flexes too hard, remember, it's not confidence you're seeing. It's often a quiet cry for validation dressed in designer clothes. The second group, the competitive show-off. Then, there's the type who turns everything into a contest. You got promoted, they got promoted twice. You ran 5 kilometers, they ran a marathon, yesterday. You mention your small win, and suddenly they have a bigger story. This comes from what psychologists call social comparison theory. It's the idea that people define their value by comparing themselves to others. For this group, life isn't about being good, it's about being better. They don't show off to inspire you, they show off to measure themselves. Every brag is a scoreboard update, and the sad part? That scoreboard never ends. Because no matter how far they go, someone out there will always be ahead. So they keep running, keep flexing, keep chasing that fleeting feeling of superiority. But underneath all that shine is exhaustion, an emotional treadmill that never stops moving. The third group, the performer. Now, let's talk about the entertainers, the ones who show off not to prove something, but to connect. They love the spotlight, the laughs, the attention. When they tell stories, they exaggerate, dramatize, and add flair, not out of insecurity, but out of energy. This is linked to what psychologists call the need for social stimulation. Some people's brains are wired to crave excitement and response from others. It literally releases dopamine, the brain's reward chemical. For them, showing off is not bragging, it's performing. It's how they bond, how they share joy. They light up a room not because they need validation, but because it feels natural to express themselves loudly. So while it might seem like arrogance, it's often just enthusiasm with extra volume. The fourth group, the strategic show-off. And then, there's the most subtle kind, the ones who strategically show off. They don't brag loudly, they drop hints. They know exactly when to mention their success, what to post, or how to appear confident without crossing the line. This group often uses what psychologists call impression management, the conscious effort to control how others see you. It's not always fake, sometimes it's professional. Think of influencers, entrepreneurs, or leaders. They use status cues to earn trust or authority. So their showing off isn't emotional, it's tactical. They understand that in a world that judges by appearances, perception is power, and they use it carefully, like a skill. But here's where it gets really interesting. All forms of showing off, whether emotional, competitive, playful, or strategic, come down to one universal human need, the need to be seen. Every single person, deep down, wants acknowledgement. To feel that who they are, or what they've done, matters to someone. The difference lies in how we seek it. Some seek it loudly through luxury and status. Others seek it quietly through kindness or success. And some have learned to find it within themselves. But at the core, it's the same heartbeat, the desire to be noticed, appreciated, and valued. Because being unseen for too long can make anyone shout, "Look at me," even if they don't say it out loud. So, the next time you see someone showing off, pause before judging. Maybe they're healing from years of being ignored. Maybe they're trapped in endless comparison. Maybe they just love to entertain. Or maybe, they're simply using visibility as a tool in a world that rewards confidence. For some, it's about pain. For others, it's about competition. And for a few, it's about connection or strategy. But the real question is, which one are you? Do you show off to prove something, to connect, or to control how the world sees you? Because once you understand why you seek attention, you can start deciding how you want to earn it. If this made you see people, and yourself, a little differently, you'll love the other psychology insights we share here. Hit subscribe. Subscription is free, because next time, we're diving even deeper into the hidden reasons behind human behavior. And trust me, you won't want to miss it.